In an updated version of the Microsoft Services Agreement, which will go into effect on May 1st, Microsoft has decided to ban offensive language along with fraudulent activity and other things, and this is causing a great deal of concern for many people. The company will suspend or ban users from participating in its Xbox services, and if found violating its rules, the users will forfeit their account balances, any content licenses that they may own, and their Xbox Gold membership time if they run afoul of these new rules. Now, here's just a sample of what can be found in the updated version of the Microsoft Services Agreement. In the Code of Conduct section, we've clarified that the use of offensive language and fraudulent activity is prohibited. We've also clarified that the violation of the Code of Conduct through Xbox services may result in suspensions or bans from participation in Xbox services, including forfeiture of content licenses, Xbox Gold membership time, and Microsoft account balances associated with the account. Don't display or use the services to share inappropriate content or material involving, for example, nudity, bestiality, pornography, offensive language, graphic violence, or criminal activity. Now, I'm sure nobody here is interested in defending hate speech or even engaging in fraudulent activity, but where do you draw the line at offensive language? If somebody's playing a game and they get killed from an RPG that hits them from 10 miles away and they say fuck, have they now just committed offensive language and now going to have their account banned? If I'm just on Skype talking with a friend and he tells me some bad news and I say, oh, fuck, sorry, man, have I now just done it as well? Because Skype is under this agreement as well. And this also includes Hotmail services. So if I'm on Skype and I'm having a private conversation and I swear, is that going too far? Is that going to count as, offensive language? And at what point am I allowed to have some kind of freedom of communication? Like, if I want to talk to my friend, we can talk, without it being policed by Microsoft or the NSA. I mean, it's crazy the amount of the totalitarian hellhole that PC culture has created, to the point now where we've got essentially Microsoft policing our conversations in some kind of Orwellian dystopian crap, stuff that was claimed was going to happen under socialism or communism. You've seen that most writers don't know the difference between the two either way. But yet here it is, under capitalism, completely. And completely pushed by people who were whine about every single little thing. Or just saying the F word out of some kind of emotional distress is considered going too far. Now the thing is, I'm fairly sure Microsoft is going to do is just selectively enforce it. I'm sure day to day, if you use the F word over Skype, they're not going to say anything. But if, say, you're someone like Julian Assange, some person who has rattled some cages, who has exposed abuses by the government or various corporations, that's suddenly going to be used as a justification for cutting off your communication. And I'm almost absolutely certain that's exactly what's going to happen. But it's amazing how the door is being opened for this, where they can take something that's tremendously innocuous and use it as something to be able to essentially shut down your freedom of speech. I mean, I do think there should be some freedom for communication, to be able to talk to your friends, to be able to, swear and have it not be a big deal. I mean, nobody is saying you should be allowed to go on Xbox Live at 12 years old and scream the F word at someone who just killed you and remind them how you just fornicated with their mother or something like that. But I mean, come on, there has to be some kind of reasonable limit to policing people's conversation, or else we're just going to end up with some kind of totalitarian hellhole.
Thank you for watching. If you like this program, then please head over to my Patreon page and set up a monthly donation. It's your donations that keep this program running. Also, if you would like, please rate, comment, subscribe, and share in various social media.